Joe, first and foremost, how's the injury from Saturday?
It's getting better. It was the knock that occurred during the penalty incident. It's been sore, I can't lie. I had to come off, obviously, first half, which was gutting, but day by day I'm getting there, and hopefully I'll be back training Tuesday.
Penalty, controversial or not, do you think?
Definitely not. I think, I spoke to some of our fans, even some of their fans, and they said they thought it was going to be a foul for us, which I thought, because if you watch it back, I did get to the ball first, but I think from the angle that the ref was at, anything in the box is a bit risky. Looking back at it now in hindsight, I probably should have put a tackle in and cleared the ball to prevent that, but I thought the ref will be, I don't want to say competent, but I thought the ref will be, well equipped enough to see that it wasn't a pen, but in my opinion, soft one.
So, 2-0 down, you obviously get subbed. How are you as a spectator?
Do you know what? When you're watching football from the side, you've always got an opinion and a different perspective to what's going on the pitch. You think, oh, why is he not doing that? Or why has he not made that pass? But I think, the boys really dug in, and it just showed the kind of character we have in this changing room to come back from 2-0 down to be able to win the game. I think that was a fantastic result.
And then from you, if we look right back at the start of the season, obviously you weren't involved right at the start, and then you come in for the North Brentford game, FA Cup game, because there was a couple of injuries short. So you haven't really looked back since then. So how have you found it this season?
Yeah, I've loved it. I think obviously I had a spell here towards the back end of last season, so that was my first taste in a Sheffield United shirt, and I love playing in front of the fans. I love the football. I love the lads. And for me, as a football player, you always want to play the highest level that you can. And I was privileged enough to obviously get the call up. And, I had a meeting with Ernie and Jeff. And I said to them, look, once I get that shirt, whoever wants it off me is going to have to rip it off me. So that's the kind of attitude I take into games and the kind of attitude I take into training, that when you're given opportunities like this to represent a club like this, you have to take it with both hands. And that's what I keep trying to do week in, week out.
Funny you mentioned last season, because you actually scored in your debut, didn't you?
Yeah.
As a winger, and you played most of your games as a right back, but you're not a natural right back, are you?
No. So I only started playing right back last season. I think it started off in K Sports when there was a couple of injuries, and then I filled in and had a really good game there, and then gaffers and the lads were like, maybe this is your position. But for me, I am a winger. I love scoring goals. I love creating chances, and I do miss it. I won't lie. I do miss being back out on the wings. However, I'm a team player first, and I think that whether I'm required to go, centre back, right back, left back, in goal, as long as I'm fit and capable, I always look to put a shift up for the team.
And what do you think of the squad? Do you think they'll be up there challenging for playoffs this year?
Yeah, definitely. I think, I'm someone who's really ambitious, and when we went on our little run, I really fancied us to be amongst, the top three, but obviously results have not gone our way in the last few weeks, but I don't see a reason why we cannot be in the top section of the table challenging for the playoffs. And, I think the league is really, it's tight, you could say. Of course, you've got your big hitters in the league, but I think that anyone can beat anyone in this league. And I definitely fancy us to finish at least top 5 this season.
Brilliant. Thanks, Joe.
Thank you.